there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. Road Ramble number 16, right? Changing your habits, right? Now, I'm just coming back from the gym, right? Now, I've been working out really fairly consistent since 1988. There were some years or periods of time when I really wasn't working out, right? But when I'm in a gym, my pattern had always been come in, do like 20-30 minutes of cardio, hit the weights, and then when I was working out real hard, do more cardio, right? Cardio, and all of that. And it was a pattern I kept up. Even when I put on weight, I was in surprisingly good shape. Right. I would say like a boxer shape or something like that, right? Heavyweight, right? So recently, joined a new gym and had a free assessment. And I decided, what the hell, let me get some personal training and stuff. Let me get a personal training package. See what new is out there and everything, right? And I got a personal training thing, and one thing I notice about it, because its focus is more on resistance training, more so than cardio. In fact, it's recommended, especially for my age, that I focus more on resistance training. And it was the second time someone I seen that, right? Because a lot of times people do cardio, and cardio, they still, they don't make their goals. And it is about age and stuff, because as you age, you lose a little bit of testosterone every year. And one thing about resistance training, it brings it back. For all those people who feel like they got low testosterone, hit the gym. So, but the main thing in it was I had to change a habit, because when I came into the gym today, the first, my habit, almost without thinking, is always come in, get my little music or whatnot, go in, do my cardio and stuff. But under this program, I'm only doing cardio like twice a week, or even once, just 30 minutes, right? And I say I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, But the thing I got from it, I feel like I'm already getting results already, right? The thing that's important to take away is I had to change a habit. Now, what does this have to do with why most people watch my channel, right? How to get ladies, right? Life advice on how to get women. Sometimes you got to change your habits. Sometimes if you've been doing something and it doesn't work, or you're not getting the results, you got to change. You can't, cause see, a lot of people, they do stuff and say the women got a problem. I was like, no. Only thing, if you get rejected by 100 women, the only thing those women have in common is you. So you have to look at it like, okay, what can I do different? What's the time? All right. What can I do different? Right? What habit am I doing? Because, all right, you get some guys, they don't realize that here's an example. I use this in my book, Nice Guys and Players, right? You might have a guy wondering why he keeps, women keep backing up from him and stuff, right? And he might have a habit of coming on too strong, standing too close, getting too much in their personal space when he just meet them, right? And women ain't feeling that, right? Or he might be breathing to him, or he might have some nervous habits and stuff. You have to look at your habits, like if you can even get somebody who can be with you when you're doing something, they might even can point it out for you, right? It's and once you find those habits, then you have to break them, because, and you have to look at it like this: if those habits were serving you, all you would be doing watching any of my videos is just confirming what you already do. But if it's not working for you, that means you got to change up something, right? It's very important, and that's the important thing, right? Because one of the issues I see is a lot of people don't want to change up anything, but they still want to do better with women, I mean, anybody who follows me know I preach the body game. Body game. You read all my books, body game. Because I say that's the foundation for everything, right? That's the foundation for everything. So, body game, right? But yet I get some people who don't want to step foot in the gym, or they don't want to stay consistent with the gym, right? But see, that's a habit right there if you don't want to work out, because you're making it hard on yourself. Right? And that's a bad habit. You got to change it into the habit where you want to work for it. Right? That's a habit. You know, you might have a habit where you're nervous or something. Right? Like you have a nervous tick or something whenever that you're I ain't voting for you. Anyway, whenever you're around women or something. If you can become conscious of it, right? If you can become conscious of it, then consciously you might have to stop it. Like if you fidgety or something, you might have to consciously, when you're talking to that woman, hold yourself, right? You might have to consciously hold yourself or something, right? You know what I'm saying? And see, that's an important thing to keep in mind, right? That's an important thing. And see, here's the thing, right? One of the things that you have to do, one of the things that you really have to do is be conscious of changing that habit. And then you have to be consistent. Like it typically takes 21 days of doing something to change a habit. Typically. You might be different. It might be better just to do it. Like every time you conscious, like if you got like my son got a nervous thing he do with his fingers, right? And he got it from me. He got it from me, but I consciously, whenever I see him doing it, I say, hey, you know, control your fingers, right? Control your fingers. And he knows to the point, if I just look at him, he'll do it. So I'll tell him, hey, you got to be conscious of that, right? You got to be conscious of that. If you fidgety or something, you got to be conscious of it. You know, you got to be conscious of how you stand or something, right? That's the key. That's the key. You got to change up that habit. And you got to be honest about it, because see, sometimes people, they know they're doing stuff and they say, well, the woman got to accept me the way I am. But yet, no guy really wants to accept a woman the way she is. Think about that. No guy wants to, you know, if she's out of shape, she's ugly, she got bad attitude, you don't want to accept her, you don't want to deal with her. And if you telling a woman, if you a guy, because I get guys who come on my women's channel who got all this advice for women, even though I tell them not to really go in on women. Right? And I was like, well, hold up. If women come on here and say you need to do this, that, and the third, you're gonna want to listen, right? So, yeah. Now, I don't know if y'all see this flash in here. I don't know. It might be just this thing. I don't know. I'll see once I look at it again and stuff. What we doing on time? But yeah, that's the thing. You have to change up something. I mean, it got to be a deep thing, because too many people, they want to do superficial things, but they're not changing themselves at the core. See, if you're gonna follow what I'm saying, that transformation got to be down to your cellular level. So you know what? You might have to change your eating habits and stuff. You know. Because, like I said, I'm coming from the gym. One time, and some of y'all were pointing it out. You know, some detractors, they were a little bit mean about it. Put on some weight. Prosperity was treating me very well. So, one of the things I did was just start changing up one of the things I did was just start changing up how I was eating. Right? Start doing some intermittent fasting and stuff. You know, so I had to get out the habit. You know, especially I love that butter almond ice cream. I couldn't be eating it as much. So, you know, when you want to do something, when you want to change something, you got to change. You got to change those habits. So, anyway, y'all, that's it for now. It's good talking with y'all. I'll get back at y'all later. Peace and blessings.